and these are the original tins that we put them in to mature for a long period of time before we open it up and we repack into smaller sizes from here to there. Okay, so welcome to the warehouse. We go down this way and we'll go out to the caviar process room where we have the caviar ready for us. So it's all sitting in there maturing right now? Yeah, a lot of it's maturing, a lot of it's pre-packed, yeah. Wow. This fridge is probably worth what? Many houses. This is some albino that I actually produced at the farm. This was produced on October 11th. And it's sitting in there in the salt maturing. Exactly, yes. I like to mature caviar for at least 2 months, 2 to 3 months before we kind of sell it. Now that we harvest our own caviar, I say, we sit down and we do a nice proper tasting. Let's do it. A couple other varieties. Cool. So let's first start off all the way here on the right-hand side. This is an almas from an albino sturgeon. It's from a sterlet, which is very small eggs, very buttery, sharp ocean-like flavors, and creamy. Next you have is the Russian Osetra. This comes from farm raised from Israel, and the eggs are much larger in size, very buttery, neutral in flavor, nutty aftertaste. The third option here we have is a white sturgeon from California, and the white sturgeon much more jet black in color than the Osetra, you can tell, and it's going to have much more of a creamy, kind of earthy, lingering, nutty, buttery notes on them as well. Very neutral. Then we have a Siberian sturgeon. This one I love a lot because it's very complex, yet all flavors really come together. You have earthiness, you have umami flavors, and then you have your buttery and ocean-like flavors as well. And lastly, this is salmon roe. So salmon roe comes from a salmon and very nice large eggs on it. So you have a beautiful pop, and when those eggs pop, it's almost like a smoked salmon kind of flavor just running through your mouth. So we use a mother of pearl spoon because it's home to the sea. Since caviar is so delicate, if you use anything that's containing any silver or metal, the metallic taste will transfer over to the caviar in a split second or two. We tried it almost already. Let's go into an Osetra. This is more of an amberish color Osetra. Gold is going to be in between this and the almas. So you're going to have really nice golden hues bouncing off the eggs. This is more of an amberish note, greenish, yellowish colors to it. First thing you'll... Oh, you're putting it on your hand again. Oh, that's fun. I like the whole hand thing. Also, this part of your hand is it's a natural palate, so you have no added taste whatsoever. It's also a really warm spot. So like I mentioned before, when you eat caviar, if you eat it too cold, you're not going to experience all the flavor profiles coming out of it right away. What's that? Cool. Nice spot. Creamy. That's my favorite one. Very traditional. Yeah, that's really tasty. They're all so different. So now the white sturgeon. So it's called the white sturgeon, but the caviar isn't specifically white. It's still, black colored, grayish notes to it. This one is going to be more of a neutral note to it. Earthy, nutty. Of all these here, what's your favorite? Because I could go into this one. Probably the Siberian sturgeon we have, which is going to be the next one we'll be trying. Feel the firmness of the pop. That's really good. That actually might be my favorite so far. The next one here, we have a Siberian sturgeon. So this is one of my favorites because of its complexity. You have kind of flavors from an Osetra, from a white sturgeon. Eggs are very nice and large in size. The pearls on this one are beautiful. They're huge, right? You can see on my hand, this one holds extremely well, right? Yeah. Oh, wow, that's the best one. It's really creamy. It's actually a very kind of mellow, subtle taste. There's no sharp bite at the end of it at all. Yeah. It's really creamy. If you were to have this first, you would have a nice umami sharpness to it. Got it. There's something about the pearls on that one too that they're so big and well defined that they pop a little bit better in your mouth on that one. Very delicate. Very delicate. And then salmon. Lastly, yeah, salmon roe. So the last one here is salmon. This is basically a giant smoked salmon flavored boba, and it's gonna pop and go crazy. Okay. It's much more liquid than any of the other. It's a larger one. So basically, this whole line right here is all sturgeon caviars, and this is salmon. I wanted to say that's kind of the thing that I was thinking about. A lot of people are. Much of caviar is from sturgeon, and they're just all different types of sturgeon, not different types of fish. And I think that's an important thing. Correct. Yes. Right? So this is another traditional way of serving caviar on a Russian blini with a dollop of creme fraiche. That was crazy. Thank you guys so much, seriously, for having us. Pleasure. Now,
we have to make work for us. Moving beneath the Earth's surface is water soap.
Yo guys, real quick before the video starts, if you aren't subscribed yet, make sure you click that subscribe button and that bell button so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this one.
My name's Ramon. I'm from Chino, California, and I'm addicted to paletas. Eating a paleta makes me happy. Eating two makes me even happier. But nothing hits the spot like a giant paleta. This right here is the paleta of all paletas. I like to call it the paleta 10,000. Let's just say, me and her have a real good time. Twinkle, twinkle, giant paleta, how I know how good you taste. On my arms, in my mouth. My mom always told me to follow my dreams. So, that's why I always follow a paletero. He really is the only man worth chasing. Hey, Pablo. You know the drill. The usual.
Señor, te voy a decir que no.
Alright, you can stop messing around now. Just give me my paletas.
No. A mí no me va a cambiar la mente. ¿Está adicto? Estoy cansado de que me haga bullying.
I need those paletas. You don't want to see me get mad, do you?
No, pero es por tu propio bien.
Those paletas are my happiness. If I can have them, then no one can. I warn you.
Cambio la ruta y me encuentra. Y él es tan agresivo que me abusa. He abused me physically and mentally. Le tengo más miedo a él que le tengo al cucuy.
2,000. A little less than usual, but it'll do. Not only do I love paletas, but I also love the sound of the paletero bells. They're like music to my ears. Oh, yes. Now that is soothing. Oh, I got this from a paletero. No, I may have forcefully taken them. Okay, yes, I stole them, but what is he needing them for? I have better use for them. As you probably know, paletas aren't the healthiest option, so I had to improvise and I created the vegetable paleta. This one has broccoli and carrots. Oh. It tastes really good. The first time I had a paleta was the first time I felt happiness. Paletas complete me. Nothing can ever come between us. Literally nothing. mijo. What are you wearing? Oh, I look valid, huh? Well, let me tell you, on my head, I got together $500. So easy gap. It just came out. Everybody wants
Promote
it.
me. I want to do something.
Is $300. The Gucci comes from Japan.
Yo.
About $1,000. And on the feet, unreleased off-white Jordan 1 Canary worth $10,000.
Hi.
You want me to kick you?
Me?
Yeah?
No.
Okay. But I won't.
Where's the suit I got you? Man, look at him, man. Better. If you don't go out there and change right now, I'm gonna go donate all your shoes and clothes to your cousins in Mexico.
Yeah, wait, that skin is custom.
Quick feet boy.
Well, hello, person who didn't want to be in my party.
Buddy on 60.
What?
Add me.
Why?
Who keeps letting
Because-
Ben join?
Nah, bro.
Yeah, he's really quiet.
Just add me.
Why?
Cause
No.
Oh yeah, by the way, guess what?
what?
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Zoe. Zoe,
What?
this kid at school was talking about someone sticking their thingy into someone else's
Yeah.
thingy.
Yeah, cause Tegan, you know, no, it was Alex that did that.
Guys,
No,
ready up.
I doubt that.
Ready up.
What?
Nah, bro. Let's do creative.
So you want to
First of
go
all,
bye-bye?
Hunter.
Yeah.
You said that you were blocking me like 2 times. Like, huh?
Huh?
Ashton, do you want to be kicked?
No.
Ready up.
Whatever, just kick me. Or you're gay.
You're a fucking pussy. So